Hey, I got a question for you. Is your small business going to make it this year? And I ask that not to be rude, but I'm just saying, right now, things are different than last year. Everybody's freaking out, especially small business people, because you don't have the large staff to be able to pull together and brainstorm. And what's going on is, it's not 2 years ago or last year where it was just a plain flat out boom. Nobody was complaining about having business. So that's different now. And let me share some stats with you. 90% of businesses will fail over the long haul. Over 20% will fail in the first year. And by the third year, over 50% will fail. And the reasons, the sad thing about this is the reasons are predictable and they're preventable. It's a tragedy. So what are the 3 reasons that you'll fail this year? Well, one is undercapitalization. That's the main one. You just don't have enough money to make it through. Every economy, every cycle goes up and down. It's just a given. And so it's not a matter of, is it going to slow down again? Yes, you will go through slowdowns. And if you didn't capitalize your company, if you don't have enough funds, if you didn't plan forward for 1 to 5 years, you will never make it, because you won't have planned for the emergencies, that extra truck that broke down that you didn't plan on. There's all sorts of things, but it's a process, and it's a very standard process if you know how to do it. But most small business people don't take the time to do that. Second is inadequate management team. And I know most of us that run small businesses or have a big ego, but it could be you. And what I mean by that is a small business person now, you can't wear all the hats. If you're a specialist in, say, an electrician or a plumber, that's what you do, and you spend all your time doing that. You're a specialist in that. You don't have the time to be chief bottle washer and CFO and chairman of the board and all that. It just doesn't work that way. You can't do all the positions, and you have to know all those positions, and they have to be functioning. You have to be kicking in on all cylinders. You can't have any weak links. So inadequate management team, whether it be a piece of you that just doesn't know certain parts of business and how to grow your business and survive. It could be a family member you hired, could be somebody from the outside that's just not doing their job, and that it's just an inadequate management team. Third is a faulty business model. When you started your business up, it may have been easy. As a plumber or electrician or an IT person, you might have had more business than you knew what to do with, and so you said, well, why am I working for this person? I can make a lot more money on my own. So you do that, and pretty soon you're booming with business. Everything's good. You're making more money than you ever made before, and then it slows down, and you're freaking out because your lifestyle's up here. You thought you were living the high life, and what you should have been doing is sacking that money away for a rainy day, and this is a rainy day now. So faulty business model, knowing your niche, knowing your unique selling proposition. These are all things, if you didn't do that in the beginning when you started your business, you better start looking at that now. So what's the solution? Well, for most of you, the solution is going to be, you're going to shrug your shoulders and go, well, I'll just Google it, I'll figure it out. And again, it's sad because you won't figure it out. It'll take you 40 years to figure it out. And what the normal process is, a guy goes into business, girl goes into business, goes great guns for a year or so, and then runs out of money or runs into problems, business slowdown, etc. And you go out of business and you go back to work for somebody. And you do that for a few years, and by God, I'm going to start another business. You start another business with the same skill set and mindset you had before, and guess what's going to happen? The same results. So 40 years later, you will figure some things out. It won't be enough, because you can do it almost like that. But you have to know, you have to have the skill sets and the mindsets for it. And that's not something you're taught just to be a plumber, electrician, or whatever. It takes you a lifetime to learn this. So why take that lifetime? The other solution is to partner with us, the Wizard Brain Trust, and get access to those experts and specialists and the keys to the missing pieces of the puzzle, your success. Number one is funding access. If you, the funding process in America, there's nothing fair about it, there's nothing easy about it, and it takes you a lifetime to learn just that. And so if you don't have somebody, a CFO or a financially gifted person that's going to guide you through that funding and how much capital you need and where to gain access to it, and it's an ongoing thing. That's the thing that most small businesses don't understand. you're always looking for funding. You're always looking for lines of credit. So funding, access, and partners, and especially fractional employment of the Wizard Brain Trust, because you can plug us in, our experts in, where you need them. And each person's different. Every, thousands of people I've worked with, every business owner has different deficits or skill sets that are lacking. And so it's easy to plug them in. Most people are 90% there, but it's that 10% that kills you, because you need that to put the pieces of puzzle together. Strategic business planning, if you haven't done your business plan, if you don't do it every year, if you don't have somebody that's helping guide you through that. And seamless mergers, this is a secret that I'm going to reveal to you that most people never learn. And some people learn it at the end of their career, and it's too late to really take advantage of it. But the guys at the top, they are constantly looking to merge or acquire other businesses that complement them, vertically integrate them, or just plain add to their bottom line, cash flow. So these are all things that you can tap into with the Wizard Brain Trust. So what's the next step? Well, you got two choices. You can keep on doing like you're doing and get those results, or you can text me, call me, and I will get you the next step to your business survival now.